Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday, March 30th. It's right around 8 a.m. and I'm on my way out to do another overnight camp. Minimal gear. I'll show you what I have when I get back there. I got some deer meat. That's going to be good. Some backstrap. I marinated it all night. I'm looking forward to having that this evening. And just on my way into the woods. Came in from over that way about 200 yards roughly. And I'm heading in that way, about 2 miles. We're gonna camp in a spot I've never camped in before. I think it used to be a homestead at one time. I've seen some old fencing that's all overgrown now, and some other stuff. Looks like people used to dump back there. I'll show you guys when I get back there. But it's supposed to be a really good nice mild night tonight. Low of about 56, I think they said, and a high today in the mid to upper 70s. So it's kind of chilly right now. It's in the 50s, but it's gonna warm up real quick. I think I'm gonna try to get back here before it gets hot. So I'll talk to you when I get back there, figure out what I'm gonna do for shelter and all that, and I'll let you know what's up. About 9:30. I'm still looking for a place to shelter. I just wanted to show you guys. Somebody's waking up and coming out of hibernation. Little eastern box turtle coming out of the ground. I'm not gonna mess with him. Yeah, I'm out here in the tidal swamp. Wetlands, whatever. I'm trying to find a good place to call home for the night. Somewhere that's out of the wind as well as a little stealthy. Because it's a nice day and I'm sure there's going to be people out. And I don't want them coming up on me. So I'm trying to get in here in the thick stuff where nobody's gonna come. And I don't think I'm gonna see too many people back here. Tough walking. A lot of new sticker bushes growing. I'll give you guys the 360 view. As you can see, I'm in pretty thick stuff right now. So I'm gonna try to find a place I'm going to find a place to shelter, and then I'll get back with you and let you know what I'm doing. What's up, y'all? It's 10:12, and let me show you where. Man, I'm gonna make my home underneath of this small holly tree, and just show you where I'm at. I moved away from the swamp area because there was no good building material back there. Everything back there was water, punky, ruined, crumbling in your hands. There was nothing I could use for shelter or for firewood. So I found a better place, as you can see. Pretty thick in here. All right, well, I'm gonna start working on this shelter and I shall return in a little bit. What's up? So it's 10:20. I'm gonna build my shelter right in here under that holly tree, like I said earlier. It's a pretty stealthy spot. And I was out getting some building material, firewood and whatnot, and I noticed some, sorry, I'm having a brain freeze here. I noticed some standing dead cedar trees. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it today or not, but I'm going to use it for bow drill to make a new kit. I haven't made one in a while. Yeah, here it is right here. Also excellent firewood. All this small stuff is definitely going to be on my fire tonight. I think I told you earlier I have backstrap deer venison, you know, the real tender backstrap stuff. I marinated it last night. It's on ice right now in my backpack. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, here's that cedar tree. And it's dead. So I may... Sorry about that. Dropped the phone. I'm not used to holding it this way. So yeah, what I was saying is I may, or I'm definitely going to cut this down. I'm not going to do it today though. I didn't bring my hatchet with me. I brought my Schrade SCH F51 Frontier knife. A lot of people have dislikes for Schrade knives, and honestly, I don't use them enough to know. I haven't formed an opinion on it yet, but I'm going to. I got the knife real cheap, and figured I'd try it out. It's the first bushcraft knife I've ever had, so all the other knives were just all-purpose knives. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna put it to the test, that's for sure. What's up, y'all? It's 10:58. It's ridiculously hot out. I'm shirtless now. I'm working on shelter still, but I haven't gotten anywhere over there. There's my holly tree and all. Because while I was looking for wood, I found this, which is right behind me. Well, I didn't have to look very far. But that right there is gonna be my new fireplace. That's gonna be my chimney. And I started working without showing you guys what I'm doing, but I'm gonna dig this end out right here. And I'm gonna make a fireplace. And I'm gonna have some kind of a shelter in here. Obviously I'm gonna have to do something with the ground to make it suitable for me to spend a night. But you see what I'm going for here, I think. I'm gonna try and dig that out, make a fireplace. Hopefully it's gonna chimney up out of my shelter. And I think it's gonna be good. All right, so I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can see a little bit of daylight in there that I'm finally getting through. So yeah, I made up my mind, this is gonna be my shelter spot. I'm gonna make a fireplace out of that. And I'm gonna take that log, I'm gonna take the dirt that I pull out of there and level this ground out and make some kind of a level area for me to sleep. So yeah, I'm gonna figure this out. Just giving you a look at what I'm doing. I put a log down here and I put some rocks under it. I'm gonna continue to put rocks under it to hold it in place. And I'm gonna pull the dirt out of the hole and from around here, put it on top of there and make myself a level area to where I can lay down and have my fire pit in the front there. Hopefully it's gonna chimney out of there. I just wanted to show you guys this thing. This is sturdy. You see, I'm standing on it. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna lay right in here. I'm gonna have my fire pit right there. Hopefully the smoke's gonna chimney everything out. I'm gonna enclose myself in right in there. How's that for a raised bed? It's still not done yet, but it's getting there. And I'm not sure exactly what kind of shelter. Probably some type of A-frame. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use cordage or if I'm gonna use natural branches or whatever to do a ridgeline. But yeah, I'm gonna be laying right in here. So it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I've been digging it all with this little cheapo Sears E-tool type thing. I've used it quite a few times. I've probably at least, realistically, at least 10 times I've used it, 10 different camping trips. And it's held up, it's bent a couple times, but I've managed to straighten it back out and it hasn't broken yet, so I'm happy with it. I think my wife paid like $15 for it. She bought it for me for for Christmas one year. So yeah, I'm working on this thing. Yeah, this thing's turning out better than I hoped it would. Hopefully it works once it's, I still gotta pull that dirt out of there. But hopefully it gets rid of the smoke as well as I think it will. I'm really happy that I'm doing this, that I found this spot. I wish I'd have found it when it was colder. But it's gonna get chilly tonight, so it'll come in handy. I think I'm gonna do like maybe a lean-to type shelter and leave it open if I can with the wind. If I have to, I'll close it. But either way, I'm gonna try to have a fire in there and see how it goes. I found a cool find. I didn't even touch it yet. Stainless steel cup. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it says it right on there, stainless. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna keep that. That thing will wash up just fine. That's a big cup, probably 24-ounce cup. That's awesome. Yeah, so this thing's turning out excellent. I'm gonna be sleeping up there above the ground. You can hear that. I'm about 2.5 miles from where I came in, but I'm about a mile from the road, which is, well, a mile and a half, I guess, from the road. It's over that way. And you can clearly hear that fire engine. But yeah, this thing's turning out good. So I'm gonna continue building and oh yeah, and with my cup that I found a little mascot too. They say a rolling stone gathers no moss. Well, this dude wasn't going nowhere. That's the new mascot, Fuzzy. Yeah, this thing's very sturdy. This is gonna be a good shelter. And it's probably, it's at least a foot above ground level down here. So yeah, it should be warm too. I have sleeping pads I'm gonna put on top of there as well, so I'm gonna be comfortable tonight. And I'm gonna make this maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. I plan on my head being up this end, and I'm gonna get some bricks that are over that way. I'm gonna go get them. They're pretty far away, probably, I don't know, 100 yards or so. But I'm gonna go get them and bring them over here and make a little floor kind of deal here that I can put my feet on to sleep on and lay on tonight when I lay down, because I don't, it'll be nice and warm then. It's 12:22, all done. So now all I gotta do is, well, I'm gonna do a ridge line and a tarp ultimately, but first I'm gonna go out and get some firewood, because I gotta get ready for tonight. It's gonna rain later, or supposed to anyway, like into Sunday morning, into tomorrow morning. So I gotta go out and get some firewood, and I thought I heard somebody, so I'm gonna walk around and make sure that nobody's back here. But yeah, the spot's looking fantastic. I'm very happy. I'll take you around and show you the backside of it. All my stuff's over there under the holly tree where I was gonna stay originally. This is the bag for my shovel. Yeah, there it is, all hollowed out. So that's gonna be my chimney. Hopefully this thing works. And it's sheltered. The wind's supposed to be coming from the south, so the chimney's sheltered from the wind a bit. South is that way, or kind of that way actually. So yeah, it's sheltered from the wind, so hopefully it doesn't blow back into my shelter tonight. It ought to be good. All right, well, I'm gonna get some firewood together. I'm gonna try to set you guys up later, but right now I just got too much going on to deal with putting the phone up on the selfie stick and all that. Yeah, it's looking pretty good though. It's 12:40 and I can't stop building. I'm putting in a shelf now. I'm gonna put firewood in there. So it'll be in my shelter tonight. If it rains, I'll be all set. It's crazy nice right now. It's like 68 degrees, and it's gonna go up to like 70, at least 74 they're saying, but the last time they said that it went up to over 80, so it might again today. It's pretty warm right now. I've been without a shirt for hours now, and excuse me, I got indigestion. Been without a shirt for hours now, and I'm just I've been hot, sweating at times. Well, I'm working though, I'm not just sitting still, but even when I'm standing still taking a break, it's comfortable. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this thing, and then I'm gonna get some firewood together and start getting ready for the night. The last thing I'm gonna do is put the top up, because I want to remain stealthy, and I'm in a pretty hidden spot for the most part. There's a path over that way a little ways, but it's not used very often, so hopefully it'll be all good. Yeah, somebody dumped these pipes back here a long time ago. I've known the pipes were here, but I never really looked at it as a fireplace before until today. And I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be real good, actually. I hope so, because I've been wanting a fireplace inside of my shelter for a long time now, and I haven't been able to make it work. So hopefully this will. What's up, y'all? It's 1:19. I'm still working. Now I'm lining the fire pit with brick. I'm gonna make this thing awesome. It looks fantastic. This is gonna be the best shelter I've ever done. Right now I got it all junked up, but my bed is great too. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this thing all together and getting a fire going. But yeah, I just wanted to show you where I'm at. Alright, so I'm putting some rocks and bricks. Well, I've used a rock there. This one's a rock, but all the rest of it's brick. I'm gonna go up a little bit more with it, and that should help it radiate the heat back out, I'm thinking, and hold some heat as well. And hopefully the smoke will go out the hole though. So hopefully this thing's gonna work. Alright, so it's 2:03, and I finally got the bed done and the fire pit. It's all done. Now all I have to do is put a ridge line up. I'm gonna do it from there to there and just put a tarp over this whole thing. But like I said, I'm gonna do that later after it gets dark, because there's a lot of people out, and it'd be too easy to be seen. But yeah, I'm gonna start getting firewood here shortly. But I'm gonna put my camping mat, pads on the ground. So what I did is after I tamped everything down and got it cleaned out, and then I stirred it back up so it's nice and soft. So when I lay my mat on it, it'll conform to my body and be as comfortable as it can be. Yeah, it's looking like a pretty good setup, I think. All right, I got to get some firewood. So it's 2:54. It's still ridiculously warm. I'm straightening up my campsite now, just making it friendly for when I settle in. So if I got to get up, walk around or whatnot, I'm not tripping over stuff or poking myself in the eye. So yeah, just getting ready, still getting firewood. I'm gonna put some here, put some over there. I got some stacked out there, but I still gotta break it down to fit in my fireplace. It's awesome. I can't wait to try this thing. Yeah, it's crazy warm. This is the warmest day we've had yet this year, and I'm glad to be out here taking advantage of it. Sorry about that. There's all kinds of bugs flying around. Something was flying around my ear. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this campsite though. If it wasn't going to rain, I wouldn't even worry about a tent, I don't think. A tarp, I mean. I guess it's good though, so you don't have dew and bugs and stuff like that falling down on you off the trees. And it's windy tonight. There's going to be, could be some tree branches falling as well. I don't see anything big up there. It looks like it's ready to come down. Over there is, but that's pretty far away from where I'm at. I mean, it's far enough I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it looks pretty clear overhead. All right, well, I'm gonna continue to get firewood. I put the ridge line up, and I'm only gonna run the roof part to about here, I guess. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do to close it in. I'll figure something out. So it's 3:43. Excuse me. Still been getting firewood and all. I'm just trying to keep it quiet because there's a lot of people out. I hear people around. I haven't seen anyone, and no one's been back this way yet. Knock on wood. Hopefully they don't, but it's pretty thick. I'm hearing them over that way, but there is a path over that way, about, I don't know, half a mile, I guess. I'm thinking maybe that's where I'm hearing them from. And I've heard some people on ATVs, but I don't worry about them. They're not coming back here. I camoed up a little bit. I put some holly branch trimmings in front of me, in between me and the trail, which is over that way. There's an actual little path over this way, not too far, but it's pretty overgrown, so I don't think anybody's coming back that way. You guys can get a better look than me. Yeah, I can't see up that far. My shelter is looking awesome. My shelter spot, my bed, and my fireplace. This thing's gonna be great. So it's 5:26, and I have the tarp on there now. The backside of it, I'm gonna leave it open for the time being because it's pretty mild. Let cross breeze go through here, and I'm gonna stack firewood right there and have it at the head of my bed so I can reach back here and get it. And I'm also gonna have it up there. I don't know, I might even move that and use that shelf for something else besides firewood. But yeah, I threw this on there. I just staked it down on the ground. Some sticks through the grommets. I'm gonna pull it a little tighter before I get in it for the night, just in case it does rain, so it doesn't well up on there and sag. Use a double ridge line just to give me a little more headspace, a little more room altogether, actually. It looks pretty roomy in there. All right, so I'm gonna put this bed together. And, the first thing I'm gonna do is put a trash bag down, because if it does rain hard, the water might run down that hill. I did dig a little trench over there to get it to go that way, hopefully, but you never know. tarp over that. It's just a piece of the tarp that I use as a ground cover. Make sure I fold that away from the fire. I don't want it to melt. I didn't even notice it the last time I camped out when I did the super shelter. It actually melted some of the tarp, the Survival 2.0 blanket. It melted that and the plastic. I didn't notice it until when I took it all down. It was a couple days later because it was all soaking wet from the rain, so I left it up. But yeah, it was melted, so I'm gonna have to watch that kind of stuff. All right, so I got that down. Now I'm gonna put the pads down. This blue pad is just a crappy Walmart thing I got, but I got some green ones I'm gonna put over it too to camouflage. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it underneath of this. It stands out too much. Stuff cans back here. Put it inside it. Together better. Got turn up. Extra bit for my head, my back. So that's looking pretty good. So I gotta go get the other pads I have and blanket. I have a wool blanket and a synthetic. All right, so I got shelter pretty well set up now. So I can pull this down and totally enclose it if I want it to be open on the ends, but that end I can cinch together, and this end I have another tarp I can throw over the small 6x8. Which I bought, excuse me, for $1, by the way. And I've had it for over a year. I've used it 8, 9 times, something like that. Got a few holes in it, but it still works. Still keep you dry in the rainstorm. Still keep you dry in the rain. I don't know if you heard me or not. So yeah, here's my setup. That's just water back there. It's not what the bottle says. I just brought that for making coffee and noodles I had. Got my little shelf set up. And there's my fire pit right there. I threw some cardboard down in there, some wrappers from some chocolate I had earlier. My nesting cup right here. Oh. And pretty decent.